All right, well, we're back at it again here. Running a little behind on releasing my April TBR. So I'm out shooting this for the second or even maybe the third time. Yeah, actually, this is the third time. The first two are so random and not thought out that I had to do this again. So this month, I'm dedicating a lot of my reading to C.S. Lewis. So this is going to be the month of C.S. Lewis. That's assuming that the first book that I start off with this month, I actually enjoy. The book that I'll be starting off with is his Space Trilogy. It's a sci-fi, and if I enjoy the first one, then I'll move on to the second, and so on from there. The good news is the first two books are super short, so I'll know right off the rip if I'm going to like this or not, and whether I will be continuing it. The first book is Out of the Silent Planet. The second book in the series is Paralandra. And then the final book is That Hideous Strength. So those are the three books in the trilogy that I will be starting off with. Another book that I'll be reading by C.S. Lewis is The Abolition of Man. Again, this is a really short book. I was told that I would probably want to read this and soak it up. It's not really a quick read, but I was also told to read this along with or shortly after reading those other three books. So that is what I'm going to do. The Abolition of Man is actually a nonfiction. So then, because I haven't been able to really pick kind of books that I want to read, and I'm definitely one of the mood reader type people. The first month that I was doing this, I had a ton of Westerns, which was fine, but I had like 4 or 5 that I had to read. And then this time around, I let Little Library dictate which books I read, which I did have a choice on what I picked, but it was limited to each library. So this month, in order to be able to satisfy different genres if I feel like reading them, I'm actually going to throw in another action Western. It's the Teton Bunch by Les Savage Jr. And what that is this, again, a really small book. It's 3 novellas in one, 3 different stories. So, again, I'll read the first one, and if I like it, I'll move on to the second and third. I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it. I haven't read a Western that I haven't liked yet, so we're pretty safe on that. The good news is that it's not a Louis L'Amour. So, well, I say that's the good news. Some of you might be upset with that. I don't know. Following different moods, genres, I found this book in my latest Little Free Library hunt, and that was Chasing the Boogeyman by Richard Chismar. This is a mystery thriller / suspense. I'm actually really looking forward to reading this book. Like I said in that video, I absolutely love the cover. Don't judge a book by its cover, they say, but if you did, for me, this is a 5-star already. All right, well, that was a bunch of snow that just fell off a tree by me. So another nonfiction that I'm going to attempt this month is SPQR, A History of Ancient Rome by Mary Beard. And this was recommended to me from Justin by Triumphal Reads. What I can say about Justin is he might not have the biggest channel out there, but I would venture to say my man has the biggest arms of any booktuber out there. I dare anybody to find anybody that has bigger arms than this man. He would give Hulk Hogan a run for his money. I'm guessing 22, 23-inch pythons. Gotta be. I guess it's not surprising though. So I guess my understanding from watching some of his previous videos is that he is a power lifter. Anyway, yeah, so this book was recommended by Justin, so I'm going to give this a shot. I kind of like ancient Rome type stuff, so I think I'm going to like this, but we will see. So we're gonna throw our hat in the ring and try something different there. Before I jump into anything for April, I still have one more book that I'm reading for March, and that is A Stranger in the Kingdom, and that was by Howard Frank Mosier. I'm about 150 pages left, so I probably got 2, maybe 3 days left on that, and then I can finally start on my April. I just fallen behind. Work's starting to get a little busy. Yeah, so I guess you could probably tell because I haven't even put out my TBR for April. Let me just check my notes. Oh, I did have here that it is my birthday this month, so if anybody wants to send me any gifts, like maybe books or something, feel free. Check in my description for my mailing address and ship those bad boys my way, okay? All right, I kid. I don't have an email address, or I don't have a home address on there. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh, wait, actually there was something here. Something that I've been thinking about. When I actually started this channel, I was kind of hoping that this channel would get big enough that I would get lucky enough that some independent author, or I don't know how any of that works, but I was hoping that, you know, at some point somebody might send me or throw me a book that I could read and review. Because I know before I started this, I used to read a lot of Kindle Unlimited, and I was like purposely picking like authors nobody ever heard of, but I kind of enjoy like reading. I like kind of reading books that nobody else is really kind of reading, as far as like the most popular videos, or I should say the most popular authors out there. I know I was kind of getting burned out with a lot of the booktube videos out there where it's just everybody competing. I don't know. This sounds just so awful, but yeah, I might not even put that. But yeah, so anyway, I'm hoping that someday the channel gets big enough that that happens. But in the meantime, I have been doing like the giveaways from different channels, and so far I've won 3 books. So I'm hoping to get to 5, and then I'll probably make a video on that. And what I'll probably do is make those my 5 books that I'm going to read for that month, if and when I ever reach that. So I think that's all I wanted to say. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. So I appreciate everybody that watches this, and have a good one. All right, talk to you later.